You are now tuned in to the 1718 Collective Virtual Museum. I am your host and curator, Sosa, and we have a special guest with us today that goes by the name of Seven Souls Deep. You could catch our previous episodes on YouTube by subscribing to the S.STREET Media channel and check out some of our previous episodes with artists like Aaron Blocker, Uncut. Recently we just had Rihanna Edwards. We also had Mark West. So definitely check out our previous episodes. But we're going to get right into it. The first piece we have here is by Seven Souls Deep. Can you tell us a little bit about this piece?
Yeah, the name of the piece is called Mia. And I'm releasing this in the new website that's coming out hopefully next week. I've done about 3 pieces. The second piece that I'm going to be introducing is the one right here, where I did the background with my poetry and then the face on top.
Okay. And is there any reason like you went red with this one? Is there significance to the color?
Yeah, I like that it's like a blood orange. It really stands out. In my studio I have black light, so it really creates more of a deeper emotion to the face, and I just like the way that it brings it out.
Like that. 'Cause a lot of people may not understand when artists pick certain colors, or sometimes when they don't get. It's so much beauty and simpleness, so that's why I wanted to get into the color of that. And as far as this piece, people might know you a little bit more for this. Can you tell us a little bit about this piece we have here?
Yeah, so this is my street art. I do a lot of poetry, and this is a small frame that I did this for a client that's coming up. This is one of the pieces that has had a lot of consistency throughout the summer. So afraid of losing you that I never gave it a shot.
And this piece right here is something that you was telling us is part of your series. I'm actually zoom in so people could actually see some of your poetry.
Yeah, so this piece is the same poem repeated over and over again. It's a poem that I'm going to be releasing for this website that I wrote for the fall. It's she only felt alive when she was in love or in pain. And I had actually originally done this on an iPad and then decided to give it a try on canvas, and it came out really beautiful with the way my writing flows and everything else.
No, it's definitely something unique and something different that I really haven't seen. I've seen people do those styles separately, but the combination of the way you did it is definitely came together very well.
And then Can We Still Fall in Love this summer has been my most viral work this summer. Everywhere from Williamsburg, from Brooklyn to Manhattan, Queens, everywhere, the Bronx, you can find my stuff written everywhere for New York City, and I'm just glad everything's been working out with that poem.
Now, a lot of people definitely know about your street artwork. The words you've been putting on the streets have been inspiring a lot of people. I know your stuff is on social media like crazy. A lot of people might not know the person behind it. And this is the last piece to the series that you brought today. Can you explain this one and maybe the colors why you chose this?
Yeah, so my trademark has always been black and white, classical look. This painting I did, as you can tell, like there's a lot of spots that are missing, that are white. I did that all on purpose to kind of give it that really classy look. Finished it off with a nice gloss and did the white face, and I think it's so simple but so classy and sits well on any wall. Like you guys have a pink room in here and it stands out beautifully, and I have a red room in my studio and it still pops, so it's a beautiful piece to have.
And as an artist, before we start getting into your interview, what are some mediums that you use?
I use acrylics, I use from markers to paint, brushes. I do work with some spray cans as well, but I would mainly say I'm mostly acrylics.
So I'm just going to show you the pieces one more time before we actually get into the interview. Some people may be familiar with your work. If they're not, we're actually putting them on, so definitely take advantage of this moment right now. And then we'll be coming back with the second part of this interview. The second part of the interview, we're actually going to get into a Q&A with Seven Souls Deep, so you can check them out. All right? So tune back in a few. Peace.